Hey everybody, Psyche Invictus here. I just took my sunglasses off and sat down in the shade because I have been busy AF all day and it's really hot out, so cheers to anybody who is going through the heat wave right now. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. So first, let's talk about the Blue Lives Matters, Back the Green, Back the Blue, whatever rally I just got done doing in Marion. So the original protest that we were set to have was canceled because they took away our police protection and they didn't want to piss off BLM, basically, by letting folks rally and support and defend the police and the vets and the anyone who's not anti-white at this point. The Cedar Rapids Police Department didn't want to let that happen. So Marion, they have a mayor that's from India. They allowed us to, and it was supposed to be just this tiny small corner. But a few hundred people showed up. So when we have, social distancing and everything like that, there's no way we're going to fit on one tiny corner if we have to be 6 feet apart. I'm proud to say that there was a whole block set up of people there to support the police, the veterans, and law and order and justice. That's exactly what we were out there protesting for today. So I decided to go, of course, because it's my hometown area, right? And I've got just as much right to be there as anyone else. So I went, and I went wearing like my brother's stuff, our fight gear. I've got like anti-Antifa, Goodnight Left Side. I got my red shoelaces, keeping the NSM in mind. I wore my anti-communist badge. I wore my Make Magic Great Again badge. Because ooga booga, I'm doing spells against you Antifa motherfuckers anyways. But no, so when I walked up, I was holding my sign. One side said no white guilt, and the other side said, so bright out. The other side said, Black Crimes Matters. They do. I mean, they fucking do. I'm gonna put my glasses on because it's so bright. And people were really upset about that. I think they thought that my sign at first said, Black Lives Matter. But, I mean, obviously I'm wearing this, so it was confusing because, nobody that supports any of the things that I do would be carrying a fucking BLM sign, right? So, I had to explain to some people that, like, I'm not here for Black Lives Matters. They didn't know what I was there for. I'm there for the white race, and I'm there to protest, the anti-whites. So, I had some people, come up to me. They were old white men, probably. They remind me of Bernie Sanders. Come up and be like, "Don't you think you're hateful? Aren't you hateful?" And I said, "Sir, I'm here. I have just as much right as you to be here, and I'm being peaceful. I'm not going up to other people and causing conflict and confrontation about their views and beliefs. I'm standing in solidarity with my brothers and sisters. Could you please leave me alone?" And they get closer, and I tell them, you need to back off. And then bystanders, they, realize that, hey, this girl is having an issue right now with these anti-whites. And they would come over and, defend me. Now, there was one girl who was there that I talked to for a little while, and just very confused about a lot of things. I don't think our movement message has made it across the Mississippi as we would have liked to. I know California's got it going, but I was just a miss because the conversations I did have, I definitely led people to our white well-being sphere or white positive sphere while promoting fucking everybody. Yeah. I don't care if some people have a problem with the siege mask. I'm dead inside. That's what it means to me. Wasn't out there to be hostile or anything. Was out there to send a message. So I definitely did that. I had a lot of people come up and say thank you for saying that. I can't. I had heard some people say I can't stand behind her, or if I get photographed, I'll get doxxed and I'll lose my job. I had people come up and, you know, like special requests to take pictures with me. I'm not scared at all to get doxxed, and not scared at all to send the message that I sent. You know, Black crimes do matter. I have had it up to here with seeing our children become innocent victims of anti-whites. I mean, that poor little child with that fucking anti-white nigger's knee on his neck. Are you kidding me? I can't see that. I cannot see that, okay? My little brother, he's a victim of child abuse. My little brother is mentally retarded, mentally challenged, mentally not apt as everyone else as he should have been, because that was taken from him by some insane fucking person who thought it was okay to abuse children. Now, I can't see someone that is of a different color doing that, because it just amplifies it even more. The Black crimes matter all the way. And that is why I had my sign out there that I did. Black crimes matter and no white guilt. I will not be a victim. I will not bow down, submit, take a knee, or anything for any of you people pushing a communist agenda. That's what it is. It's so disgusting. There's no fucking room in America for communists, Marxists, racist, none of that. Fucking can't get me going. Fucking make me hate. So that's what I spent my morning doing. I had a lot of people confused. A lot of people had me confused. People were shouting at me, what's white guilt? What's no white guilt? No white guilt. It means no white guilt. It literally means I do not feel bad for being white. I was not born inherently evil just because my, skin color, because it lacks melanin. The government classifies melanin as a fungus anyways, so y'all should check that. Yeah, it's on .gov. Melanin is a fungus. It's science. It's a fact. All right, so. Anti-whites get the rope all day in Minecraft. All right. Moving on. I gotta get out of my head and all these like funny little things all my friends say. Part 2. All right. Don't fucking try to run a National Socialist anything if you are not white, and then let me find out about it. And also, if you are talking about my children on private chats and Telegram, stop it. I have not met many people in the movement. A lot of people think that they know me through my videos and my content, which a lot of my content and videos I deleted. So let's just cover this real quick. So there was a video I made December 12th called Bitchalante. It's the one that everyone sees all the time. And I felt that way up until January 5th, okay? When I got a certain piece of knowledge that just totally took a screen up from my eyes, and I was able to see the truth. So there's evolution to the story. There was forgiveness, major total forgiveness, and there's still loyalty and love, all right? People who are talking about me and saying that I'm a rat and a traitor and all that, Soul is not in jail because of me. I am a defense witness for him still. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say it. And none of that had anything to do with me. I I was lied to. I made a whole public statement about it. So those who know don't speak, and those who speak don't know. And if you are an Asian motherfucker in a National Socialist group that you have started on your own, and then you fucking spread your cancer nationally, now we got NSC Dixie and everything, you're like misleading these white boys right now because you're Asian. You need to fucking stop it, all right? You guys want the real deal? Come join the National Socialist movement. We are the only ones out there doing anything active. We're not out there defacing property and spray painting and fucking drinking and getting fucked up and hitting bitches and fucking fat bitches and not going hiking with our bitches, right? Oh, we're only with white people because we are white, because we are the true white fucking movement, okay? We love, we support, we cherish our women. Don't come for me if you don't know what you're talking about. And then I hear you talking about my kids. Check yourself. You don't know anything about me. I'm a very successful person. Like, I had it rough for a little while after getting doxxed, yeah, but I have a good support system, a great network of friends and family, and they all support me, and you guys won't stop me. You won't. So if you're not white, okay, and you're talking shit about me, I'm 42% German, a little bit of Slavic, a little bit of Irish and Scottish, but 42% German, 100% European American. There is no Asian anything, no mongrel blood in me whatsoever. Keep my name out of your mouth, okay? You 50-year-old cancer patient, you hear me, lady? Yeah. So NSC is a diversion, just like, is a diversion to the actual cause, all right? I really think that they are Antifa, quite honestly, because so you have the Antifa 161, right? It's the anti-fascist action. And then you've got the NSC 131, which is the anti-communist action. But I have started my own in my head, and I call it the NSC 131. The 3 means the anti-Chinese crew, the anti-Chinese movement, whatever. You get what I'm fucking saying. The NSC, the National Socialist against fucking Chinese. You see what they're doing in the news right now. Like, they're fucking shutting our consulates down and burning documents and shit. Don't fuck with Asians at this point in time in America, all right? They're not our brothers. They are like a diversion. They are like the Church of Satan is to the fucking Church of Christians, all right? And I don't care what quote he sends you people to make you accept him. Hitler wouldn't let him pass Nuremberg, okay? So. I think that's about all I got to say. Oh, shout out to the Burnsides and Commander Burt and all of the wonderful people that I met at Nationals. I truly found my home. And also, with the help of Nazis, I have quit vaping and quit nicotine. So that's like a huge, huge victory for me. No one that I have ever met has, up until this point in my, 32 years of life, has supported me that much to get me to be 100% completely healthy. I am mindful of what goes in my mind and my body, and with the support of my Nazi friends, I was able to quit nicotine. So thank you. Like, I'd really been led astray for a long time until I found these people. Definitely am cursed with a name and a reputation, but I mean, things evolve too. Well, I'm not, I don't feel bad that I had to learn the way that I did and become what I did and have this reputation. I don't. I have thrown my stars away though. Yes, I'm completely agnostic. Embrace struggle and definitely reject any Judeo-Christian serving religion. All about the furtherment and existence and survival of our true pagan nationality, identity, heritage, cultures, all of that. No more fucking Thelema bullshit for me. I threw my stars away, alright? I'm the high priestess of the temple of the 8th house, but it is whatever I choose it is to be, to study. Keep my name out of your mouth if you don't fucking know me, alright? So, that's about all I have to say. I love you all. If you all support me, thank you. God bless you. Sieg Heil, alright? And if you don't, curses and hexes to you. Don't fuck with the white witch. Karma will get you. Alright, brothers and sisters. 88. So, like, good thing I just had a 10-minute drive between what just happened to me and getting here to make this video, because what just fucking happened to me has got me worked the fuck up still, okay? So, I sent some photos into Walmart 1 hour print. These photos are very precious to me. Alright? They're from my weekend at Nationals and the time I spent with my lovely fucking real boyfriend. And all of the great memories that we made in that time, alright? And that we did publicly. Nothing's illegal in this. There's no, like, illegal shit. There's no nudity. There's none of that, alright? None of that. They're my photos. My photos of my friends, my boyfriend. Like, he's so fucking handsome, right? Going through that. Except, so, like, I don't think those ones were the ones that were on top. I think the ones that were on top, I think it was this one that was on fucking top. So when I got back to, I get the fucking email that says, your photos are now ready to pick up. And so I'm like, hot damn, let's fucking go get them, all right? I got to get these in the mail. I got to send them to my boyfriend and my brothers, right, that I printed these off for. So I go to Walmart, and then I tell this girl what my last name is, and she gives me a fucking attitude from the very get-go. And she gives me an attitude because she can't find where the photos are. And she's like, when did you place this order? And I showed her my email, my receipt and shit. So she had all the numbers and information and bullshit. She walks back to the printer and grabs them off the printer because, of course, nobody has done their job, right? But Walmart has told me my photos are ready to pick up. So the girl goes back there and she fucking sees a picture of my friends with a Black Lives Matters. Here, we're not gonna fucking put all my friends there, but she sees this. And watch her fucking face just change. Like, she starts going through every single fucking one of them. Okay? She doesn't like what she fucking sees. But it's a fucking free country. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Oh, there's my motherfucking beautiful boyfriend. My white, beautiful, beautiful white privileged male cis boyfriend. Okay, look. She doesn't like that one. Give me my pictures, bitch. They're mine. There's no fucking anything bad going on here. It's a fucking free country. Give me my fucking pictures. I pay for them like everyone else. All right, so I got this 6-minute motherfucking ordeal at Walmart. These are from the Gazette. She didn't want to give me these. These are fucking from the Gazette in Cedar Rapids. This is a public place. This is a fucking public place. With a public organization. Well, it's private, but public. You can fucking go look it up and go join it. Shit. Oh, look at these little ones. Look at us. I fucking love these. Look at my little fire dragon. She didn't want to give me these. It's Petro. She didn't want to give me Petro. The faggot didn't want to give me fucking Petro. And look at this beauty. And Ava Braun is like in me getting really fucking pissed off right now because she was a photographer too, man. Like, don't fucking hate me because I'm a Nazi. So, I'm gonna upload all of that whole thing plus this to my YouTube channel. And we'll be calling in to the NSM radio show tonight to be talking about this also, because my brothers and sisters need to know. Just because you're fucking gay doesn't mean you can't give me my fucking pictures. Just because you don't agree with my fucking cause and the other side of what you fucking parasites fight for doesn't mean I don't get my fucking pictures too. Like, if you had sent in pictures like burning the fucking American flag, I'm talking to you, faggot behind the counter that didn't want to give me my pictures, would you have just printed them off, or would someone have been like, whoa, they're burning an American flag? I don't know. Like, if it were me, I wouldn't fucking give you that if you were burning an American flag and you're a fucking faggot. But anyways, so it's a free country. It's fucking America. Walmart, do better. What the fuck, Walmart? What the fuck? I don't care. I'm really passionate about this equality thing, okay? And as you can tell, I don't like coming across white people who are anti-white, white people who are anti civil liberties and civil freedoms and civil anything. I mean, there was no violence happening. There's no blood. There's no gore. There's no sexual content in any of this. None of that. All it is us having a good time. Nazis having a fucking good time. Yeah, there's guns in here because we're out open carrying. I wasn't even concealed. But, like, the people who could did. And that's it. That's your fucking amendment rights. Our fucking offendment rights. So, now that you guys know a little bit of what happened, I'm going to let you watch the 6-minute video of me being hassled at Walmart for being a Nazi, okay? In 2020. By anti-white BLM, fucking LGBTQ, whatever. Just because you're fucking gay doesn't mean you get to fucking trample on my civil rights, all right? I'll say it all day fucking long. All right, 88 people. Let me try and go calm down. Woosah. Okay. All right, so apparently they don't want to give me my pictures from NSM Nationals Week. She's going through every single one of them. That's my personal property. Basically, I just have to buy it. But, there we go.
He's recording you. What? He's recording you. You're going to do it.
You're violating my civil rights. You're violating my civil rights right now. You are violating my civil rights.
Calm down. Okay, I'm getting a manager for you. I don't do photos, I don't know.
I have Second Amendment rights and Fourth Amendment rights just like everyone else. There's nothing illegal happening in those, and I want my pictures.
Do you have a walkie? Can you please get a manager back here?
I'll have a manager back here. Thank you.
I'm not photogenic.
Just because she's gay doesn't give her a right to trample on my civil rights.
Hey,
I want them.
We,
I can tell.
no, I
She's
think we're gonna
something.
see if
She's
Amanda can
Antifa
cancel
or
this.
something.
You can't label somebody like that.
She just labeled me like that by not giving me my stuff.
Her as a lesbian doesn't
Why
help it.
can she not give me my things then? I have money. I'll pay for it just like everyone else. There's nothing illegal going on in that.
I don't know. We work for the mobile department, so I don't know. I don't touch the photos, but did you walk your manager? Like immediately now? Can you get me off your camera, please? I'm just the middle person.
We're in a public place. We're in a public place, and I don't feel right for my safety. Hi, I'm recording everything. I printed photos off of a public event that I did in America, and she will not give me my photos. She went through every single one, and they won't sell me my pictures. And I did that in a public setting, in a public place. Those are mine. There's nothing illegal going on. I have civil rights like everyone else. Would like to purchase my photos and leave.
Okay. Let me figure out what's going on, and I'll give you.
Thank you.
They're coming, man. They're coming. We have to price it.
I want my photos.
They're pricing them, man. They're putting them in a package for you.
Awesome. I've got her on video going through every one. She wouldn't give them to me.
Ma'am, it's our policy. They go through the thing, and we have to find out if they're.
And
whatever.
she's not going to give them to me. She was not going to until you came. And that is a violation of my civil rights.
Ma'am, I'm taking care of you. They're coming to you.
No, what's going to happen about her?
I'm dealing with you first, ma'am. Right?
And I
wanna
want
get you your product.
assurance that other customers will not get treated like this. I am a free American citizen. I pay my taxes and everything else.
Good for you.
I should
happy
not
with
be
that.
treated like this.
I'm getting your product, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just need you to hang on. And
Why are
now
they
yell at me.
going through them?
They're pricing them, ma'am. They're putting the tag on the thing.
I would like to purchase these stickers too. Thank you.
I'll sell you everything you want, ma'am.
I can do it. I don't have to do my.
This is going to be international. I hope you all know that.
Ma'am, you're fine?
National and international. It's recorded. It's a free country.
You have a nice day.
This is not okay. And this is happening in America. It's a public place.
No, ma'am, you have the right to refuse for video.
I'm in public. I'm in public right now.
Okay, well, this is technically private property.
It's a public setting. It is
It's
private
private
property in a
property.
public setting, which means it is a public
It's
place.
private
Go
property.
check the laws.
Okay, I'll have PD come out and we can discuss it then.
Sure, and we can talk about how you all violated my civil rights just now. Thank you. It's not okay. It's
Ma'am,
America.
you go now.
Yeah,
No,
you can.
it's not okay. I'm on my way. Thank you very, very, very much.
this Walmart decided that there was a lesbian, apparently, who was printing out the pictures and decided that she was going to look one by one through them. While my friend was there, my friend's name, by the way, is Psyche Invictus. Show her some love, show her some support, and she's a really great girl, really good personal morals and everything else. I really like her energy on a lot of things. Lovely young lady. Unfortunately, Antifa is doxing her and making her life a living hell right now, because they don't like what she stands for. They don't like the things that she supports and whatnot. And I can understand not liking somebody's personal political views. I know people, since I came out and whatnot, I've lost a couple friends, and they like to dox people. And, you know, Psyche Invictus is one of these people who they're doxing. And if you get to know the girl herself, she's actually a total sweetheart, and she is a National Socialist, or an evil Nazi, as people might like to call us. She does idolize Eva Braun, which there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their heroes. And so she had all these pictures printed out, and this I guess lesbian chick decided that she was going to raise a big stink about them. And Psyche's filming her. She caught it all on tape as this chick is flipping through them, and Psyche's getting pretty mad. She's voicing her opinion. She's not one shut up and just take it. And it turns into this big 6-minute debacle. I mean, they call over a manager. There's nothing illegal in these pictures. Nothing illegal was done. No one was injured. No criminal activity. And, you know, I think the closest thing to criminal activity in any of the pictures that could be said was our march in Williamsport, which was done without a permit. Call them up, file a complaint, and then while you are at it, I will also see what I can do to get the Walmart corporate number, call corporate, and file a complaint with corporate. The more people we can get to file a complaint with this, the more people in the long run we can protect to have this, because that means shit rolls downhill. That means if corporate's getting a ton of complaints about this, they'll bring it down to the bosses at the local Walmart where Psyche's at, and they're gonna bitch at the people on the ground floor who cause problem. Go over and share some love with Psyche Invictus. You know, see her video, see the ordeal that she had to go through just to get a few photos printed out, just to get her personal photographs printed out. It's really ridiculous. And, you know, subscribe to her channel too. Show her some love. She really needs it. And until next time, I'm Lucifer Lake of Orden, YouTube's favorite ranting Satanist, and I am out of here. In the name of the great god Satan, I will go down to the altar of the infernal Lord, who reigns on earth. I stand before the mighty and ineffable Prince of Darkness, his daemons and legions, who dwell in the fires of perdition, and who fought the first battle of heaven for our sake. Lord Satan, thou shalt rise and quicken me. Henceforth I shall rejoice in thee. Show me thy power and grant unto me thy bounty. Lord Satan, my infernal king and almighty emperor,
Behold the body of Jesus Christ, Lord of the humble and King of the slaves. I invoke thee into this wafer, you who came to earth to enslave the race of man, you who were sent by he who is three to strengthen the chains of bondage. You were sent to increase faith, which feeds the one who calls himself God and the host of the heavens. I invoke you in order to break the chains of bondage and kindle the fires of freedom. I will push the crown of thorns deep into your head and drive the nails deeper into your wrists, which hold you upon the cross. I shall once again pierce your side and show all that you are nothing but the true father of lies. And your words and deeds are false. You would have man and woman live their lives in poverty, just so that they can give more faith. Yes, you have gained many followers and sheep for your fold. But now the tide is turning and your flock is learning the truth. In the name of Satan, his demons and legions, I condemn thee to the abyss and free the souls of all that you have taken. I accept the chalice of desire in the name of our infernal Lord. I have received the blessings of our Lord Satan, and may his protection and grace be with me in all of my endeavors. My right is at an end, and I shall go forth, spreading the word of our infernal Lord. Hail, Satan!
Good evening, Carmela. I'm standing in Brandon Park where just hours ago, members of the neo-Nazi group National Socialist Movement marched through the park bearing Nazi flags. The group had applied for a permit that was denied to hold a rally today in Williamsport due to the coronavirus. These photos, taken by North Central PA News, show some of the roughly 30 members, including the group's national leader who showed up. The NSM is a group that openly supports the oppression of minority groups, including African Americans and other people of color, those who follow a Jewish faith, and the LGBTQ community. They captured national attention after a 2017 rally in Charlottesville, Virginia that left a woman dead. The group got permission to hold a rally here in April, but that permit was canceled because of the coronavirus. The group then applied for a new date of today, July 18th, but that request was denied also because of the coronavirus. The Williamsport police chief had communication with the group's national leader, Bert Colucci, who ultimately said the group would not march today in Williamsport. The chief tells me they still prepared for the group's arrival just in case by bringing in extra staff and boarding up synagogues around the city.
They are well aware that the permit was denied and they came to protest anyway.
This guy's filming while I'm filming.
Well, apparently we weren't going to bring our fucking asses up here because all you niggers and nigger
He is yelling at a black man by the fence right now.
Everybody wants to say all cops are bastards.
There's some media here.
Come tell them that they're bastards. You come tell them that they want to. You want to fucking kill them. You fucking communists. They got families. They got chips, go on pins and needles because their public officials don't fucking stand behind them. Commander. Understand? Go ahead, SF. 88.
Hey people, what's up? Psyche. So, where do I even begin? You're just a sheep, and when you come to me, and you've been my friend for years and years and years, and you know, and you've seen exactly what Antifa has done to me and my life and my family and my livelihood, my ways to make a living, everything. The economical, mental impacts that they have had on my life is just, it's disgusting. And for you people to be in my inbox trying to tell me that I need to do better and be a good Christian and be a Antifa sympathizer and all that, no, go fuck yourself, because Minister Psyche Invictus isn't playing into any of that. All right, so I've really been wanting to say that for a while and get that off of my chest. So back in October, when the initial doxing campaign started and was happening, I read this comment and it was like, oh, it's so sad. She's so young to have such opinions and views. Maybe there's still hope for her. No, there's no hope for me. This is what I am. And I'm never, I mean, look, death before dishonor. I have a mission. It is it's a soul mission of a lifetime, and nothing is going to stop me at all. And there is no hope in that aspect, because I will never stop. Ever, 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 ever. And I damn sure won't be friends with any Antifa people. So, I feel a lot better now.
A group of demonstrators took to a park in Williamsport to spread messages of equality and justice after a group of neo-Nazis marched in the same spot a day prior. Their efforts are our top story here on Newswatch 16 at 6. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Worthington. We begin tonight in Williamsport, where protesters gathered to reclaim Brandon Park one day after a group of neo-Nazis marched through bearing Nazi flags. Newswatch 16's Britt Purdy has a look at the nonviolent protests that spread much farther than the park.
More than 50 people came to hear messages of love, unity, and remembrance in Brandon Park in Williamsport Sunday.
We must be bold, brave, courageous, and push and pull until we redeem the soul of America.
Just one day after neo-Nazis from the National Socialist Movement illegally demonstrated in the park, the NSM openly supports the oppression of minority groups.
And move closer to a community at peace with itself, where no one will be left out because of race, color, or nationality.
Cherie Clark of Wilkes-Barre spoke about the Black Lives Matter movement, hoping to carry on the legacy of her relative, the late John Lewis, a former U.S. Congressman of Georgia who fought for civil rights throughout his career. The goal was to reclaim the park and cleanse the space of hatred.
Just being in the community itself is a risk, but I feel like taking the extra step just to inform someone, I feel like that's the least that I can do to help the movement.
I would feel horrible for anybody to encounter anything uncomfortable, but this is a time of encountering the uncomfortable. And so I applaud anybody who has the courage to do this.
Melody Russell says her chapter of the NAACP is focusing on 3 things: voter registration, stopping police brutality, and education on Black history.
We're digging deeper on a story that we first brought you right here last night at 10 o'clock. Timothy Wilson died after a confrontation with an FBI agent. The Bureau believes that he planned to target a local hospital with a car bomb. Well, they caught up with him right here near Wilbur Parish Circle in Belton to make an arrest. During the arrest, Wilson was hurt and then he later died at a hospital. Today, Abby Dodge found that he has deep ties to the National Socialist Movement. So, Abby, what's the FBI telling you about him?
The FBI investigation into Timothy Wilson showed that he was a potentially violent extremist. It listed racial, religious, and government hatred as some of his motivators. We looked into his posts on a National Socialist chat room, and some of those posts are pretty disturbing. One of Timothy Wilson's last posts in a National Socialist Movement chat room on the site Telegram shows a hatred for government. We were able to obtain multiple posts by Wilson from a computer science researcher who studies these chat rooms.
Just like the rest of the country is kind of focused on this, the rest of the world really is focused on coronavirus, so are these extremist chat rooms. It's pretty much the only thing they're talking about right now.
Wilson, who went by the username Werewolf84, believed the coronavirus was created by people in the Jewish faith. The FBI says Wilson's actions were tied to the hatred of government, religion, and other races. The Bureau says Timothy Wilson had plans to bomb a local hospital. The FBI was investigating Wilson for a while and says he was injured while agents tried to arrest him. He later died at the hospital. The researcher who gave us a look into his chats says others like Wilson talked about spreading the coronavirus.
But then when the virus started to come into Europe and then into the United States, they switched their approach and stopped thinking that it might stay contained and instead started thinking about how they might weaponize it. And so some of that thinking was fantastical. You know, I'm gonna catch this and I'm gonna go to a community center or a synagogue and I'm going to lick the doorknobs and this kind of thing. It's only a fantasy till it isn't, right? So it just takes one of them to try to perpetuate some kind of violence using the virus.
We reached out to the FBI for any more information it had in Wilson's case, and it did decline an interview with us today. Live in Kansas City, Abby Dodge, KC TV5 News.
Yeah, really disturbing thought process there. Abby, thank you.
New details tonight about the man FBI agent shot and killed in Belton. We now know the man was associated with at least 2 neo-Nazi groups. 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock has more details on Timothy Wilson and the shooting.
Much like the rest of the metro and the country, this dead-end street in Belton, where a few businesses are located, is pretty quiet. But it was far from quiet Tuesday. That afternoon, witnesses told us law enforcement officers opened fire on 36-year-old Timothy Wilson and killed him. The FBI says Wilson was a domestic terrorist and was planning to bomb an unnamed hospital.
Well, we just heard like a loud boom. First, I thought it was like a transformer blew or whatever. And then all of a sudden, it was just several boom, 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 like it was firecrackers.
According to witnesses at nearby businesses, the shooting took place at this storage facility here in Belton. One eyewitness told us Wilson's body was in this area right behind me. That witness, Misty Warren, was one of 3 people working at Meyer Construction across the street from where the shooting took place. She looked out the window and saw Wilson's body.
It's a little scary.
Based on tips, Nick Martin, who writes for the website The Informant, says he found Wilson's Facebook name and his chat name, Werewolf84, being used on neo-Nazi websites. He contacted Elon University professor Megan Squire. Squire didn't know who Werewolf84 was until Martin told her, but she'd been following hundreds of his posts as part of her research on hate groups.
Most of them are pretty vile. It's stuff nobody would ever want to read.
Squire sent us several screenshots of posts, including one Wilson made within a couple hours of being shot and killed. Speaking about the COVID-19 outbreak, Wilson writes, "If you don't think the whole thing was engineered by Jews as a power grab, here is more proof of their plans."
And the folks on the chat were discussing that it was him and being sad about it and talking about what a great racist he was.
We confirmed investigators have also been to a duplex in the Northland, where Wilson lived until he was estranged from his wife, who we're told still lives there.